Hello once again, my wonderful friends. It's time for more Neckbeard stories. I'm excited. Are you excited? Because I'm fucking excited. This is Yiffbeard, Part 3, by Reddit user Moat of Lobros. Lobros? I'm gonna go with Lobros. I don't know. Hello again, Earthlings. It's 10 p.m. at work, and things have slowed to a crawl. I got 2 more hours before it's time to go home, so I figured I'd share another story involving Yiffbeard. As always, names have been changed to protect the anonymity of the people involved. The characters, myself, anxiety-ridden arthropod. Sonny and Cher, married couple at the time, polyamorous playmates of myself. Yiffbeard, friend of Sonny and Cher, doesn't share the physical attributes of your average neckbeard, but totally acts like one. Wanted me bad, despite me already being spoken for. The year is 1998. I live with my father in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in Texas. While attending the Tarrant County Junior College, I'm working at a shitty part-time telemarketing job. I met Sonny and Cher on an adults-only furry-themed muck. Met Yiffbeard through them when I visited them in Austin IRL. As mentioned in Part 1, Yiffbeard instantly latched onto me when I first met him, and he practically obsessed over me since. Buying me all kinds of expensive shit and freaking out if I didn't spend the time not spent working, going to school, or sleeping online with him. Okay. I don't know why I had trouble with that sentence. This is about a little more than a month after the Akon incident mentioned in Part 2. I was beginning to really get stressed out by him after this. Despite a trend of him actually behaving and respecting my wishes when I wanted to be detached from my computer to actually hang out with local friends, I managed to get another few days off in a row from work and decided to play hooky from school since I was caught up with schoolwork, so I decided I'm going to go visit Sonny and Cher. I did not tell Yiffbeard because I really didn't want to see him. But there he was, at their apartment, when I arrived. Yay. So I get there, and he has this shit-eating grin and insisted on me coming down to his place because he's working on a huge surprise for me. All the alarm bells went off. So I told him, how about tomorrow, man? I've been driving all evening, and I'm kind of tired. So we spent a couple hours playing Sonny's N64 before Yiffbeard went home. Before leaving, he told me to come to his house tomorrow. Alone. Now, I've been at Yiffbeard's place alone before, but this time my anxiety was going all sorts of crazy, and I must have taken 4 or 5 shots of gin to stave it off. Sonny said it was probably some sort of expensive gift as usual, and I needed to stop, accepting his generosity. Whatever it is, just tell him no. Cher agrees, emphatically. But, being the spineless dweeb I am, no is not often used in my vocabulary. So the next day, with trepidation, I pull into his driveway. I notice the garage doors were gone and replaced with a wooden facade. I get to the door, and Yiffbeard answers, telling me to close my eyes as he directed me towards the surprise, then told me to open my eyes. Before me was the garage, converted into a bedroom with a queen-size bed, a huge computer desk in the corner, as well as an entertainment system, PlayStation VCR hookup to a fancy 32-inch TV, which was a big deal when it came to tube TVs. On the wall were commissions from various artists depicting my persona, including some with my character in affectionate poses with his. Nothing X-rated, but yeah, that's a little creepy all the same. I'm just flabbergasted, and I can only ask, what is all this? And he answers, it's your new room. I double take, and he tells me, I want you to stay here so you can be closer to Sonny and Cher. And don't worry about a job or anything. I make plenty of money for the both of us. How about panic attack time again? I was tempted to accept, but the thought of living in the same house as this guy just gave me the giblies. So, I say goodbye to any free time ever again if he treated me in real life as he did online. And I'm sure he'd definitely try to, quote-unquote, seduce me again, since he'd been paying for my existence and expecting something in return. Electrified with panic, I ended up noping my way out of that house into a car and found myself back at my dad's place 3 hours later, leaving all my shit behind at Sonny and Cher's place. I called them to let them know what happened and that I'm okay, but they already knew. Cher informed me that Yiffbeard was in their living room, blubbering and threatening to kill himself. I was like, oh shit, I'm on my way back right now, and she's like, don't you fucking dare. He needs to learn to accept that you are not into him, and you need to stop buckling under his demands. So, I stayed put. After a few panic-ridden days, I get an ICQ message. Oh my god, ICQ. Message from Yiffbeard apologizing for coming on way too strong. I said, it's okay, and I'm glad he's okay. Long story short, not long after that message, we started talking regularly again, and suddenly things disintegrated into him monopolizing my time once again and sending me random gifts, which I accepted because I was weak-willed and kind of a putz. That's the end of part 3. Thanks for reading it, and thanks to Walter Fate for inspiring me to tell my story. This is not the end, however. Not by a long shot. I'm excited for part 4. Let's see if we can find it, because this has only been 5 minutes. Do I have it? I thought I opened it. Oh, wait. Found it. Okay. Part 4. The finale. So here, the penultimate conclusion of the Yiffbeard saga. I'm excited. There's plenty of small cringe from this guy I could detail, and I might feature them in a later post, but they pale in comparison to the stuff in the previous posts and the story below. As always, names are changed to protect the anonymity of those involved. The names have been changed to protect the innocent. Myself, inane invertebrate. Sonny and Cher, polyamorous married couple from Austin that I met on a furry adults-only muck and kind of had a fling with. Yiffbeard, friend of Sonny and Cher, rather attractive gay man who made good money. I didn't have any sort of attraction to him, but he wanted me to. It didn't look like your typical neckbeard, but his inner beard was more than compensating. The fedora, if you will. So it's mid-1999. By now I've been dealing with Yiffbeard's bullshit for, a little over a year. At this time, my relationship with Sonny and Cher was on the rocks, not because of me, but from some other BS between them. So about this time, I'm hanging back, giving them space to work their stuff out. When the day came, Sonny called me, telling me he's getting a divorce, and Cher's moving in with her parents in Montana. And the following month or so, well, we just kind of drifted apart before Sonny decided to develop and live at some farmland he inherited in Rhode Island. Yiffbeard could not be more tickled about this, however, even though it should have been more than apparent that I had no romantic interest in him, especially in light of his bullshit. But by then, I've grown a bit of a backbone, being able to, kind of sort of, keep him in check. But I was single again, and he thought he had a shot. So going into summer, Yiffbeard constantly pestered me to come visit him. But I was at the point of not caring. I frequently rebuffed his requests with half-truth excuses that I really didn't feel like driving my crappy '89 Honda Accord with no AC all the way from Austin to the Dallas-Fort Worth suburb area. Oh, no AC, and in the South, I feel your pain. I was in the same boat. Especially in freaking June. Yeah, when I first got the war rig, she had no air conditioner, and she's navy blue. And the windows didn't go down. That was a fun summer. What I didn't tell him was I just didn't want to be anywhere near him without Sonny and Cher as a buffer, and, well, I'm still kind of hurting from this breakup. Then one day, as heading to work, I kind of glanced at a bright orange, newer, at the time, VW Beetle coming the opposite way on Highway 121. I could have sworn I saw a Yiffbeard behind the beard. Behind the wheel! Behind the beard! If we ever do a documentary about somebody who is a neckbeard and they became famous, we're going to have to call it Behind the Beard. I insist on this. I shook my head at the thought, and that can't be him. Besides, he has an Audi. So yeah, I get off work, I'm walking out of the building when Yiffbeard shows up in the bug I saw earlier that day. My heart sank and asked him what the hell he was doing here. Well, you keep telling me your car's garbage, so I bought this for you, and you can drive me home this weekend. Oh... I about lost my shit. I was already jaded and bummed over Sonny and Cher, and I was fucking done. I told him outright, dude, I don't know what fucking realm you live in, where you think this is okay. I kind of still live with my dad, and he's sure as hell gonna wonder where I got a brand new fucking car. Oh, what the hell am I gonna tell him? It was a gift from a gay guy that's been desperate to fuck me for over a year now. So he gets back in and says, well, enjoy your shitty little Honda before driving off in a huff. That was the final time I ever saw him in real life. No more pestering me online or any gifts since. think he got the hint. That October, he approached me on the muck and apologized for, like, everything. Seems he found a boyfriend who made him realize what an ass he's been. And I told him we're cool and, we can still be friends. We talked here and there for a while, but nothing more than the occasional, hey, how things going? And really the last I heard from him was Happy 2000 when New Year's rolled around. I haven't kept in touch with him in forevers, but I know a few people that do. He ended up getting laid off from the computer company he worked at with a significant golden parachute and moved to California with his boyfriend. He works at a well-known Silicon Valley tech company these days. Thus ends the saga of Yiffbeard. Thanks for reading, and thanks to Walter Fate for inspiring me to dredge this crap up from my memory for your... I'm too stupid to read that word. Entertainment. I'm just going to be honest. I was going to try to say it and then get it wrong, but, fuck it, right? Wow. Stalkers are, well, they ain't exactly exclusively a neckbeard thing, and they also ain't exactly exclusively a straight people thing, as we all well know. Because anybody can be creepy. It's the one thing that, well, one of the many things, but one of the major things that we all tend to have in common. It doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, bi, pansexual, or if you're from fucking Mars. Everyone knows that one really creepy guy. Seems to be a thing we all have in common. And sometimes their story winds up on websites like this. And then this creepy guy reads them to you. Because I love you. And with that, thank you all for watching. This has been one hell of a saga. I really enjoyed it. I will be reading more very soon. Also, I have a Patreon if you'd like to donate to whatever the fuck it is I'm doing with my life right now. I'd appreciate that. And, as always, well, that's not my outro. My outro is just me saying goodbye in a funny voice. I don't have, like, a tagline, because, I'm not that creative. Anyway, I love you all. Goodbye.